I will show you a demon in the form of human beings when he confessed to the police of the things he did. They said to him that you are a liar and speak like this to show yourself dangerous, and everyone is afraid of you because no one can do what you are talking about. He said to them, this is a title, and they went to it. When they went, they were shocked that his words were correct. Then they knew that they were running with the smartest serial killer in the history of all of America. When they tried to know more details about him, he said to them, I will tell you everything, but on condition that I want to sign on official paper that after I tell you everything, you will return me directly and do not hurt me my head. And who said he was incredible? Whoever see me for the first time, I am a Heras. Today I will tell you a story in short. You will forget it all over your life. The year 2012, specifically on the first day of the month of 2 in the state of Alaska. The atmosphere enters and ice as usual. A young man named Dwayne came out to bring a friend of Samantha from her work. Samantha works in a small coffee shop on the road like a booth. On that day, she was the only employee in the shop. Dwayne arranged his affairs in order to continue the date of the end of its working hours and set its dates so that it does not delay it. The weather is difficult and forbidden to sit waiting for a cold. Indeed, he reached the time, but he was surprised that all the lights are extinguished in the store as if it were intoxicating. Strain on the side and said, I can come up with Bakir. And I was late for her, and I am sure in a second end, or she went to her condition. Hold his mobile, he wants to tell her, and do not get a message from her to tell him. I will spend how many days with my friends. The news of my parents, Dwayne and Samantha, they worry more than a year. They know each other, and he is used to its way of writing and telling it. Along her father rang and told him who has become, and her father confirmed that he was finding in the mistake of mistake, and decided to tell the police. The police contacted the owner of the shop and whose governance was that he did not know anything about it, but in the surveillance cameras in the store. And I recorded everything that was very cooperative with them and gave them the video, and when he saw him they confirmed that he was really a threat. What was shown in the video is that it was Samantha who was attending coffee to a customer, and everything was natural and clear to those who suddenly gave him coffee. But when I came back, I looked at him faint and returned 2 steps to Laura and raised her hands and indicating that he raised a weapon on her. All the lighting in the store and the video was not clear. But the police estimated that you see that Samantha opened the cash and looked at all the existing scores and gave them to the customer while he suddenly entered from the shop's window to wearing a mask that's skiing on his face and grabbed Samantha and got out of the shop. The police asked the father and Dwayne if they got to know the person in the video, but unfortunately, with the mask and darkness, they could not determine or accuse them. Almost 18 days have passed and no one heard or knew about Samantha, that is Ishi. Up to some extent, a message from the Samantha phone has a written title and details. Dwayne went along the police, told them, and went to the place directly. When they arrived on the site, they met a bag in which a message and a picture. The picture was for a newspaper in which a newspaper was carried on this day. Everyone was sure that she was after her life. The message is written in it if Samantha wants to put it in its account $30,000. Of course, the police and the family, Dagri, answered the kidnapper request, went to the bank and deposited the required amount. However, the police asked the bank that any of its visionary withdrawal from its account was sent off the place of the clouds so they could hold it after they landed the Masari by calculating what was withdrawn from its account for a period of days. After that, suddenly the bank's notification reached that the Samantha card was used in the state of Texas. The distance between the 2 states is not few, I mean by taking more than 3 days a driver. Hon FBA contacted the Texas police and taught them the case and the required car specifications. Indeed, after they published the car information and built it on all police officers. Police in Texas. Shaf Ford Fucas is white. The car is followed and stopped. He asked the person whose license and car papers were made, and the person was very cooperative. The car was named Ezel Cheese. It means even its name is very provocative. The policeman asked him to get out of the car to search it. When I searched, he met the Samantha phone and the bank card, followed it and along his arrest and took on the forgiveness. The investigators who were working on the case in Alaska went to Texas. They went to investigate with Ezel and tell them, where are Samantha? When they brought up the investigation of him, he was cold and upset, nor on his mind. And their such thing is that they wanted to know him with calmness. Zamana. I killed her, the first thing that she kidnapped. He said to them frankly, I did not know the girl, but when I saw the coffee shop and that it was time at night, I decided that this is an excellent place to make a signing of it. Today I asked Samantha coffee, and when he drew, I threatened her with my weapons. I asked her to extinguish the lighting and give me all the cash. She asked her to look out from the store, and we rode a white father who was with me. The girl was very afraid, but I told her, I kidnapped you because I want money, and if you cooperate with me, I will leave you. Of course, she believed and guided Shui, and she cooperated with me, because I miss her. When I asked her the bank card, she swore that she was not with her and that she was in the car of her boyfriend, Dwayne. I told her completely, tell me what he was on his car, and write to me the address of his home and the secret number of your card, and I will go to make sure if he is in his car or no. Then I linked.